Well, hi. I'm glad you're here. Today's actually my birthday, and if you are connected to me on Facebook, you thought it was in Easter. That's another story. I'll get there, but it's today, and I want to thank everyone for the birthday greetings, the thanks, the calls, the email, the LinkedIn messages. I really appreciate it. It's kind of fun as you get older to have opportunities for more people to thank you and appreciate you for who you are and how you show up in the world. And so I'm glad to say that. I want to give a couple updates besides the thank yous. First, I have to go back to the Facebook thing. On March 19th, my Facebook account was stolen and hacked. And if you're connected to me on Facebook, I did not uh, get expertise in crypto. I am not selling a crypto fund. And if you are involved in Facebook in any way, shape, or form, if you have Meta as part of your name and you see this, I'm calling for help. I have a complete list of different law enforcement organizations, places I've gone, things I've tried to do. Even have someone who's a Facebook employee who submitted a request. As of today, May 7th, starting from March 19th, I still don't have my Facebook account back. So anyhow, bummer. So I am not streaming live on Facebook, but I am streaming live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. So I wanted to say there are a couple of really cool things going on, and I'll share and I'll tag other people. I don't think I'll answer questions live, but feel free to ask questions, and I'll answer them afterwards. I wanted to share a couple of things. So for a long time, I was focusing on and spent energy on CoachingFest. CoachingFest was absolutely amazing. We had 1,450 people show up and be able to take advantage and learn from some incredible people. Marshall Goldsmith, Barbara Wainwright, Brandon Mergard, Magdalena Mook, Ben Gay III, Brenda Bentz, Vanessa Patrick, Doug Winnie, Lisa McLeod, Frank Wagner, Mayan Gordon, Jasmine Sandler, Kimberly Wycamp, and Don Mueller. And thank you all for your active participation, and also for those people who were affiliate partners and help make this thing happen. It was incredible. One of the tricks which made this incredible is the recordings were done ahead of time. And having the recordings done ahead of time meant that doing the event itself, I could just hang out and talk and communicate and make things move forward. So happy if you participated in any way, watched any videos, curious about what's going on. Feel free to ask questions. I am doing Coaching Fest 2 and 3, and we'll probably replay Coaching Fest 1 and do that at another point in time. So I just had a meeting with a partner that I used for that. And so 360 Summits, thank you so much for helping make that happen and make it a success. I really enjoyed, actually really enjoyed all aspects. And I can't say, when you're doing a big event, sometimes things get crazy. They got crazy, but nothing got crazy out of hand. And so thank you. Love that. And that was 2 weeks ago, Thursday, Friday. And then I flew over the weekend and went to the Purpose Summit run by Davin Salvagno. God, Davin, you could slap me around because I'm sure that's not the right way to pronounce your name. It was powerful. I enjoyed the meetings, the people I interacted with. I'll mention there was a ton of people I met and had some really good engagement with while I was there. And I want to mention at least the fellow 100 coaches that were there. Ron Carucci, Gary Ridge both spoke. Molly Chang, Wendy Greason, and Stephanie Brothers were also people that I had some fun time engaging with. And I learned something really, really valuable. I learned that the CPOP, the Customer Point of Possibilities, is actually the way we execute on our purpose today. So it's really the way in which you can create a compass and help you live your life in a better way. And that's all aspects of your life. And that's what the CPOP is. And I'm just so glad that Davin did the event, made it happen, and I was able to actively participate. And so thank you. Really, really, really appreciate it. And then one more thing I'm doing, which is kind of cool, is coaching.com, run by another 100 coach, Alec Pascal, is doing something amazing tomorrow. Coaching.com is going after a world record, and that is the largest number of simultaneous people to be coached. I wanted to finish that sentence by saying at the same time, but then I figured that didn't really work really well. So the number of simultaneous people being coached. And I volunteered to be one of the coaches, and am excited to say, Scott, Scott Combs, thanks so much. I saw your post. He said it was a great experience, which was CoachingFest, and thanks for hosting. Absolutely my honor. Let's talk. I've got 2 others I'm doing for CoachingFest. We'll get back to coaching.com in a second. Fun to be interrupted every now and then. What this particular version of CoachingFest was how to make sure that we're actually doing the right thing, that we have picked the right area to coach in, the right niche, that we are running a business successfully, that how to do the writing, how to do the social media, how to do the marketing, how to price our services. And the talent, the people I interviewed were just absolutely spectacular. I mean, so many amazing aha moments. I've already gone back to some of the interviews and we watched, and we'll be going back to all of them. Unfortunately, you guys can't unless you sign up for VIP, but I will be sharing some of the highlights from them over time. And hopefully if we do it again, you get a chance to learn. What I'm doing for Coaching Fest 2 is focusing on what are the tools and infrastructure you need to be able to successfully run a coaching practice. And so if you have expertise, you want to play, you want to be part of that, reach out to me. I've already written the sessions and all the questions. That said, based on my experience in Coaching Fest 1, I'll probably go and do some updates to that. I haven't picked any of my speakers yet, except for one. There's one person that I absolutely positively can't not include. Make that 2. If you're the one or 2, I'm not going to say them out loud, their names out loud. And so I haven't picked the names yet, and I may update some of the content. So if you know of solutions and approaches and business systems to successfully run a coaching practice, I'm interested. And so that's Coaching Fest 2. Coaching Fest 3, I'm definitely going to have Lucas Root be part of that. He got his PhD on community, and that's what Coaching Fest is all about, is building a community around you. And so that's what we're doing on that one. Once again, if you want to talk about that and where you fit in and what might make sense, I'm happy to have those conversations. Go to mitchellevy.com. There's an opportunity there to connect on my calendar and just book time directly. So absolutely, anytime, please feel free to do that. So going back to coaching.com. So coaching.com is tomorrow. Now it's 7 a.m. my time. So I'm going to probably have to drink a lot of coffee because I don't normally wake up at 7. But they are running the largest number of people to be coached at the same time. And the topic that I was excited about is managing change. And so there are 28 people in the group coaching group that I'm coaching. And Sadir, another one of the 100 coaches, he and I sat down today and we looked at each other's presentations, and he's got a completely different approach, and I loved it. And so what I will say, if you're part of this experience, if you're one of those who've already signed up to be coached, we are breaking a world record. We're going to do something so spectacular. And so I've spent time thinking about how to actually do something in such a way. And this is kind of interesting because 28 is more of a group coaching than I would have actually chosen. On the other hand, whatever we get dealt is what we have. And so what I want to be able to do is be able to show those in a room. And I have, let's see, if I'm looking at the room, 50% are existing coaches, 40% have been coached, and 10% have never had a coach before. So I want to be able to showcase the value of coaching. Now, coaching by itself could be just asking a bunch of questions. So I want to do asking questions, providing a framework, and leave everyone who's at least in my session with the opportunity to recognize that there's an opportunity for them to change who they are today and the rest of their lives with a simple framework that I'm going to present. And so I'm going to share the framework, and it is so simple. It'll take a short amount of time, and then we'll do coaching questions back and forth on how people can deploy that framework. Anyhow, I'm excited about being part of coaching.com's world record attempt and being part. And so, listen, you've got something going on that's interesting, and you're looking for someone to be part of it with you. Reach out. I'm happy to participate if it makes sense. Once again, go to mitchellevy.com and book time on the calendar. And for those who are here and have already wished me a happy birthday, thank you. If you haven't yet, put them in the chat or put them however you do that. I'm not getting any birthday greetings from Facebook because the hacker actually changed my birthday to Easter, and I'm now 25 years old. If it only was so easy. And other than that, I think that's all I had in mind. So thanks for listening. Thanks for participating. I'll check the chat for anything going on. I'll probably do another update later in the week if it makes sense, based on how it goes tomorrow. But I'm really excited about this. Oh, one of my clients. Oh, how did I forget this? Scott, so am I. I'm looking forward to coaching.com tomorrow. So one of my clients in the Purpose Summit, one of my clients from Northern Ireland flew over and we spent the time together. And that was really spectacular. So I want to say thank you to Ben O'Hanlon for flying over, spending time, enjoying the Purpose Summit with me. And what a great opportunity to really to be able to take a client with you to a conference and then to enjoy the conference and see the perspective of the engagement that I had as a coach and how my coachee has engaged and where he's going and what's next. Spectacular. I will, I guess it's doing individual field trips with your clients. I have to do more of those. Anyhow, thanks everyone for, and Scott, thank you. Thanks for participating. It's fun to have a birthday. It's fun to be here. And thank you. And, I got to jump to a meeting. See you guys. Bye.